Welcome back. We'll get to Baker and Odell in just a second. But first, basketball trainer Chris Brickley, he hosts these top players. It's a summer pickup game. This right here is a one-handed putback slam by North Carolina's Cole Anthony.
Steve, whose daddy, whose son is that? Pardon me.
I hope he's no one's daddy, but he might be.
Whose son is that?
Manoshevitz, he's already someone's daddy.
Greg Anthony, a different player. Small point guard, UNLV, had a nice NBA career, very good on TV. But the son got some ups. He's 2 years he's in the NBA.
100%.
To the pitch now. Nick, you love this guy. Chelsea's Christian Pulisic putting it through the defender's legs for the score. His first goal with the new club.
Listen, he's America's Christian Pulisic. We're just letting Chelsea borrow him for a little bit until the next World Cup. It's great. On a great EPL team, getting some excellent experience, and that's a hell of a first goal. Nice little introduction.
If we ever do anything in the World Cup, this kid right here is going to have something to do with it.
No doubt about it.
Good name, too. He's off to a good start.
All right, more from this game. Chelsea's Pedro scoring a goal with a volley off the back heel. Watch it, crossing over there.
Man, that's...
Come on, Pedro. That's against the law right there.
Man, that reminds you of that great cross into the box with a forward or striker streaking in. The Didier Drogba days of Chelsea.
Yep, that's
except he would have done it with a header, upper right corner. He went back heel kick.
CC, want to play a little drawing the blank?
I'm into it, Jenna.
Here we go. Drew Brees' top target, Michael Thomas, signed a $100 million. How you going? Contract with the Saints yesterday, keeping the Brees to Thomas connection oh so happy. So Chris Carter, the best quarterback wide receiver duo in the league today is blank.
Little Mike and Drew Brees, they are really special. But in that same division, in the NFC South, there's a guy by the name of Julio Jones who happens to be the best receiver in the league. And what him and Matty Ice do, I believe is second to none. If I need one pass completed, I'm going with that combination over a number of other stellar combinations because they can throw the ball deep, intermediate, and or short and be successful, and they've done it for a longer period of time than any duo.
We've got as many great quarterback wide receiver duos in the league. Not good, but great, as I can remember. The two you mentioned, Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, Baker and Odell, I think will be one. But the most dynamic, the most dangerous to me is Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. Now, I agree with you, actually, that if you're talking about for one play, that I have to get a first down, I would take Julio and
every game starts with one play.
Okay,
and then the next play.
And then the next play, and then the next play. But over the course of the game, as far as the best
not bad
explosive plays, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, to me.
I thought you were going to say because I can pitch it to him, too.
Oh, there you go. That one, too. I like that. I'll add that next
radio
time.
show.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yep.
All right,
Hall of Famer told me.
Baker Mayfield said his chemistry with Odell Beckham is, quote, going along great as expected. Pair their dangerous offense with a Myles Garrett-led defense, and the Browns could be trouble. So, Nick, the most complete team headed into the season is blank.
I'm going to go with the team that at the end of last year I thought was the best team in the NFL, the New Orleans Saints. The Saints, I really like what they obviously brought back Michael Thomas. We know the offense will be dynamic despite the loss of Mark Ingram. They have Cameron Jordan and Marcus Davenport as bookend pass rushers. Marshawn Lattimore is going to be an all-pro corner at some point, maybe as soon as this year. Eli Apple, a full year in the system with all those other Ohio State kids on that defense. I really like New Orleans, assuming they can bounce back from the devastation of last year. I think they're the most complete team, 1 through 53.
They need to solidify who's going to be a number 2 target opposite of Michael Thomas. That's why they struggled after week number 12 last year. Very good football team. I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe that they're stronger on the offensive line. I believe they have more depth as far as running backs, and I believe their overall receiving core and the 2 tight ends they have are better than the targets that Drew Brees has there in New Orleans. Going with the Eagles. Fly, Eagles,
fly. All right, NFL.com released its list of the top 100 players in the league. The 2-time reigning Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald, was ranked number 1, with guys like Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers sprinkled throughout the top 10. But we will look at the guys who missed the cut. See, the biggest snub from the top 10 is blank. Take a look at the list there. Okay?
I would say probably Bobby Wagner, right? I have Bobby Wagner. I think that I would have slid him in there compared to Von Miller. Von, the team's not winning right now, not necessarily getting the type of, having the type of productivity he had a couple years ago. Even though he's a great player, Bobby Wagner, I just got such respect for what he does. 3 downs, defends the run, can defend the pass, can guard running backs, can guard tight ends. such a good player.
My Andrew Luck apology tour continues. I'm going to say Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, who after the first month of the season, don't make me turn into the camera and say I'm sorry.
You did that. You did better for Cowherd.
What?
Yeah, your guy. Oh, Colin, I'm so sorry. Your guy. I apologize to him today. The guy with the neck beard. Now, I got a neck beard. I talked about his neck beard. Look at mine. I got a neck beard. I'm sorry. Since you mentored me, I came on your show to tell you I love Andrew Luck now because you love
You're really
Andrew
mad that I gave Colin the better Andrew Luck apology than I gave you. Andrew Luck's my answer.
I told you to apologize. You went around like some bad little
And then I did it for Colin. You're totally right. Oh, okay. That's funny.
I'm the one told me you were a good partner, too. He lied to me. Heard, I'm coming for you.
Let us
Quit laughing, Dusty.
with Khalil Mack. He has some urgency for his Bears this season, saying, quote, you've got to win now, but Chicago will have to do so in a competitive division. Nick, the winner of the NFC North will be blank.
The Pack, Green Bay Packers. Rejuvenated Aaron Rodgers, healthy Aaron Rodgers. The two Smiths, Preston and Zadarius, that they added this offseason. For Jair Alexander, who they spent that first-round pick on last year, instead of, by the way, staying where they were and taking Derwin James, he played very well. So I like the Packers, bounce back, new head coach, Rodgers, happy and healthy, hopefully, for the whole year. I'm going to go with the Pack.
Man, this division scares me. And this is a division I know better than any other division because it's the one that I played in. And Denny Green would kill me if he knew I was picking the Packers or the Bears over the Vikings. And I'm telling you, I'm more fearful of the Bears than I am the Pack. I do believe the Pack will be better. I got to pick the Vikings. Jen, I cashed $2 million of them checks. I cashed $2 million of them checks. At the top of it is Minnesota Vikings Football Club. Pay to the order of Chris Carter. Yeah. I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm always cheering for my team, and they're close.
Yeah.
Missing the playoffs last year, they bounced back.
Their only concern is their offensive line. That was your concern last year.
A little bit with their quarterback.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 years, Coach Zim's been there. They've been a top 10 defense. Need to be a top 5 this year, though.
All right. Take a break. Coming up, is Dak Prescott now underrated? That's next on First Things First.
Come on in, man. Get a look at it, man. And every day you see a Hall of Famer. This is number 275 in your program. 22,000 men have played this game.